Alright, so I'm back to my channel, you guys. Want to go ahead and do my January favorites. And before I do start, I do want to mention that January was probably the longest month I've ever experienced, ever had. I don't know what happened, but I feel like everybody else out there felt the same exact way. So I want to go ahead and mention that first. Before I do start, I do have my favorites of this month. And I do want to say I have a lot more skincare items than makeup items. I really didn't go hard with makeup because my skin was kind of going through it. So I want to fix that first before I bought a lot of makeup items. So that is the reason why. And also, you guys, before I do forget, I may be doing a giveaway really soon because I'm about to hit 6,000 subscribers on YouTube. So make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting down below, because if I see you commenting a lot, I may just go ahead and pick you. So make sure you go ahead and do that. But yeah, with that being said, let's finally go ahead and jump right into our video. All right, so let's go ahead and start. The first one I do want to talk about is the Marc Jacobs all-time high 3-piece eye bestseller set. And I did get the colors on Blacker and also Brownie and a little mascara. But the main reason why I bought this is because I really wanted these two eyeliners right here. But separately, they're about $25 each. So if you can do the math, that is $50 for two eyeliners. And I wasn't about to pay that. But for this whole set right here, it was $39. So I did feel like it was a good price. But let me go ahead and pull it out for you guys because I've heard so many good things about these. I heard they don't smudge, they're very pigmented. So that's why I went ahead and grabbed it. But the first shade is Blacker. And these are so creamy, you guys. They literally look like liquid eyeliners, but they're pencils, which is so crazy to me. And the second one is called Brownie. So these are the two right here. And I've been wearing it every single day ever since I got it because it's just a very nice smoky eye look whenever I smudge these two together, and I have it on today. But once you go ahead and just put it on your eyes, smudge it out, and apply a little bit of lashes, it just creates this nice little look right here. I mean, it's nothing crazy, but y'all can see what it looks like. But I will say when it comes to these, the hype is real because people used to talk about it and rave about it. But for eyeliner to be $25, like, it better do the impossible. And I will say it's really good. Another eyeliner I do want to pick up is a Fenty Beauty eyeliner because I swatched it in stores, you guys. I literally tried to remove it off my hand and it wouldn't come off at all. So that's another one I do want to pick up. But for the meantime, I'm loving these two, and yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. The only thing I didn't say is the mascara itself. The mascara is really good, but I wouldn't buy it separately just because I never buy high-end mascaras. I just don't feel the need to, but this is what it looks like. But when it comes to this mascara, it's really good for your bottom lashes. I will say that because it makes it look very long. So that's all I can say about the mascara itself. Now, the last makeup item I do have for you guys is a Vanish Airbrush Concealer from Hourglass in the shade Maple. And with this, I did a whole review of it on my channel, so if you do want to check it out, definitely do. But with this, you guys, I have been loving this concealer, and ever since I got it, I haven't used anything else, which is so crazy for me because when it comes to concealers, I am very picky. But with this, you guys, once you apply it on your skin, it makes the area look so smooth, and it's very full coverage, but it's not cakey whatsoever. And one thing I do want to say when it comes to this concealer is it actually doesn't crease once you set it, which I've never experienced because a lot of concealers out there claim to not crease under eyes, but when you do apply it, it still creases. But with this, once I set it, I haven't had any issues with creasing, which I don't know how they did it, but they did it, you guys. So let me go ahead and show you guys up close what it looks like. I really hate my nails right now, so hopefully y'all don't see it. But this is the concealer itself. I love the packaging. It's very simple and Hourglass-ish. I mean, I feel like all their packaging looks the same. But let me show y'all the wand itself. I feel like the wand is very different because it's like a doe foot applicator, but at the same time, it just looks a little bit different than what you typically see out there. So with this, you guys, it's very full coverage. It blends really well. It doesn't crease. It looks great all day. And also, if you do have oily skin, I feel like it's one of the best concealers out there. Now, the only thing I will say about this is it's very messy. I'm not sure what it is, but it just gets everywhere, you guys. And I'm not sure if it's because of the stopper in there. It's not very, you know, great, but it just gets everywhere, and I feel like it's a very expensive concealer, so the fact that it gets everywhere, I feel like you're losing a lot of product. But besides that, you guys, overall it's a great concealer. I still love my Cover FX Power Play concealer. Y'all know that's my baby, but with this, it may be a little bit a little bit better. Okay, so this next item is not a skincare product, but at the same time, I feel like it's something you do need in your makeup collection. And Tierra Walker on YouTube was raving about it for such a long time, so I finally went ahead and grabbed it. And it's a daily brush cleaner from Sephora, and it's also quick drying and also alcohol free, which is why I love it. But when it comes to your makeup brushes, typically you don't have a lot of that one brush. If you do, then you're lucky, okay? But not everybody's like you, all right? But when it comes to these brushes, typically when I use them, I can't reuse it again with a different color because it's already dirty. So this is when this comes in handy. But what I do is I grab my brush itself and I just go ahead and spray it directly on the brush. Typically I use a paper towel, but I have tissue paper in front of me, so hopefully it does the same exact thing. But I just go ahead and swirl it on the paper itself, and it completely removes all the eyeshadow and makes it very clean and easy to work with. And typically when it comes to products like this, you guys, it's still wet, but with this, as soon as you're done, it's dry to the touch, which is why I highly recommend it. So I usually go in twice to make sure that all the eyeshadow is gone, and then y'all can see what it looks like. It looks very clean, ready to use, and it's also very fluffy and it's not wet whatsoever. So with that being said, you guys, if you're looking for a very good daily brush cleaner, I do recommend this one right here from Sephora because it's very quick drying and it's also alcohol free. So it's just a really good product overall. But I still want to mention that when it comes to your brushes, please make sure you still deep clean them, okay? Because a lot of people out there think that this can replace washing your brushes, and it doesn't. So make sure you go ahead and still deep clean them. So now moving on to skincare, I do want to mention that this past month, I don't know what's been going on with my skin, but I've been breaking out, having little rashes and so on. So I needed some new products. And all these products I picked up, you guys, I will say they're very good and they're worth the money. They're all about high end except for one of them. One is drugstore, the rest all high end. But I will say, you guys, they're actually worth the money. So the first one I do want to mention is the Peter Thomas. Wow, I cannot talk. Thomas? Y'all. So let me go ahead and retry saying that, okay? So it's a Peter Thomas Roth FIRMx Peeling Gel, and it claims to visibly exfoliate by rolling and lifting and sweeping away when massaged onto the skin. So it basically removes dry skin, you guys, and it helps to uncover a smoother, fresher, newer looking complexion. And honestly, it does exactly what it says. When you put this on your skin and you keep massaging it into your skin, it's literally rolling up all the dry skin, all the dirt, whatever you can think of on your skin, rolling it into these little balls, and all you gotta do is just rinse your face off and you're good to go. But once you rinse your face, your skin feels so smooth. It looks so clear and a little bit brighter. It's just a really good product. Usually back in the day, I used to use like actual exfoliators with like little bit of salt or sugar, whatever it may be in there. But once I started using this, I feel like it's a little bit more gentle on the skin, so I probably won't use those products anymore. But at the same time, it does the same exact thing, but a little bit better. And I just highly recommend this. I wish I can show you guys what it actually does, but just go to the store, try this out and see for yourself. I think it's one of the best like exfoliating products I've tried in a long time. So the next skincare item I did pick up was the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm right here. And I did mention before that Ulta was having the 21 days of skincare sale, so that's when I went ahead and grabbed this little one. But I will show you guys what it does. Basically, I mean, it's in the name itself. It just melts your makeup off. So what I'll do is I'm just gonna color the back of my hand with this right here, and then I take a little bit of the Clinique Cleansing Balm right here. You don't really need a lot, you guys, because a little bit does go a long way. And I typically put it on my skin, and all you gotta do is just rub it onto the skin, and literally the makeup like melts off your skin. So y'all can see exactly what I'm doing, but it just melts everything off your skin. And then I typically take like a paper towel or like a little bit of a tissue and just wipe it all off, and that's all you gotta do. The only thing I will say about this is I can't actually like put it on my eyes because for some reason my eyes are very sensitive. So when I put this on my eyes and wake up the next day, it's very gunky and just gross. So my eyes are very sensitive and I can't use it on that. So I may have to start using makeup wipes in general just for my eyes. But besides that, for the skin, you guys, I think it's a really good product. All right, so these last two products I'm actually gonna go ahead and mention together because when it comes to my breakouts, you guys, I told you I didn't know what was going on with my skin, so I went ahead and grabbed these two products and they've been really helping. So the first one I do want to mention is a Somerville EradiKate Daily Foaming Cleanser, and this is like an acne cleanser, you guys, so please keep that in mind. So this is what it looks like right here, and I'm sure you guys have seen it before, but I love like the pink color and just everything about it. I'm obsessed. So usually when it comes to cleansers, I've been using my CeraVe facial cleanser because it's a drugstore product and it's also very affordable. This right here was about $40, but at the same time I will say it's worth it. But with the CeraVe facial cleanser, it did a really good job, you guys, but at this point it just wasn't doing anything for my skin when it came to breakouts. So when I grabbed this, you guys, it literally changed my life. I've only used this for about a week and a half, and all the breakouts I had on my skin are completely gone. I did have a little bit of a rash going on right here and also on my cheeks, and it completely cleared that up as well. And when I touch my skin, you guys, it's very smooth in those areas. Typically it's very bumpy right here in the middle of my forehead and on my chin, but so far after I started using this, my skin is a lot better. So alongside the cleanser, I did go ahead and pick up the Olay Regenrist facial cleansing brush, and with this, it is a drugstore product, so it's very affordable. But at the same time, I still want the Clarisonic, but that is a little bit too expensive for me right now, so I will wait on that. But with this right here, it doesn't look like it would be that strong and powerful, but trust me, it really does deep clean my skin because it gets rid of all the dirt and oil that is on my skin at the end of the day. So this is what it does right here, and this is what it looks like, and it does have 2 settings as well. But with this, these two together, you guys, have been really helping my skin when it comes to breakouts. And also I do want to point out that it's really been helping my pores as well, so I do recommend getting a facial cleansing brush and also a really good cleanser, and your skin will be good to go. Alright, you guys, so those were all my January favorites, and I do hope you guys enjoyed my video. Of course, let me know down below some of your favorite products this past month. And with that being said, I love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe before you do leave, and I'll see you guys in the next one.